You know, Kyle, I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
That's good to know. I prefer half a mile at a time, more length, less energy.
That was a reference to Fast and Furious 1, I think.
A series of movies I've seen none of, which makes me perfectly qualified to talk to you about Forza 2 presents... No, wait, I've already fucked the title up. Forza Horizon 2?
The title in this game is messed up anyway. It's like, Forza presents Forza Horizon 2, Fast and Furious Forza Horizon 2. It's like...
I couldn't remember who presented who,
yeah,
which sounds really dirty.
I always present, but I think I've seen all of the Fast and Furious movies except the latest one that's out in theatres, but I know nothing about what happens in them, other than a random quote or two.
What was the last... Was the last one the drug tunnels? I remember hearing lots about these films through osmosis, but I've never encountered them myself.
I think the last one was the one where they're driving along a highway and they're chasing after a tank, and then the tank flips off a bridge and blows up, and then they have a fight in a plane along like a mile-long runway.
Why not?
Yeah, the films make absolutely no sense at all, but...
Is there much driving in the films? Because that's all I've been doing in Forza Horizon 2.
Towards the start it was kind of like street racing, and it was more focused on driving, and then it suddenly became like essentially a cop movie, where they were like running away from the cops and stuff, and then Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson got involved for some reason.
Oh, of course, makes natural fit.
Yep, he rock bottoms everybody. It was great.
So I guess this wasn't in the Forza Horizon 2 original, but now you've got nitrous, which you can hit as if it was a fucking Need for Speed. Need for Speed has it, doesn't it? Or am I thinking of Burnout?
I don't know, they're both the same. I'm pretty sure it had... the original game had some sort of boost or nitrous or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought they were more simulation, but I guess it is the Horizon spin-off, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, from what I understand in this, there's a lot of some dude who I don't know talking to you and the subtitles don't work. I did turn them on for this video, but they don't seem to have worked at all. And I think I'm just collecting cars, presumably that are in the film that's coming out.
Probably, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, this was the second one. Yeah, I spent, I don't know, a good hour maybe in this game. And I just seem to go back and forth to the garage, just picking up these different cars, so I don't know. There's a pretty good area I've made available for you, considering it's free. I think we're outside of Nice. It is quite large. I did some off-roading. And fucking popped a load of achievements.
10-second car, that's a reference to the film.
I'm sure it is.
Dom tells whatever Paul Walker's character is, I can't remember his name, that he owes him a 10-second car.
Is Paul Walker dead?
Yes, Paul Walker died sometime last year or the year before in that car crash.
Right. I thought I'd recognise the name, but
I can't remember what his name is in the films, so to me he's always just Paul Walker.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks quite nice, Forza Horizon 2, from what I've seen, anyway, which was a bit at night and a bit during the day, but you can't see the racing line in the sun, because obviously the floor is shining, like you can see now, so you can barely see the racing line. So I have a habit of, during daytime, crashing more than at night, which seems should be the wrong way, but... Yeah, it's weird. There's like not many cars, but there's enough cars that they're on the racing line, so you fuck up really easily and just smash into cars. But that doesn't seem to matter because it's super arcadey. And I don't know, my driving was kind of shit. I mean, I didn't give it long enough to get used to it, but I thought the cars kind of controlled like tanks. The turning was not, I don't know, not what I was used to or expecting, I guess.
I was really into Forza Horizon 2 and I was going to buy it. I mean, I played some of the demo and I really enjoyed it, but like, all the scenery is beautiful in like the actual game where you get to explore most of Southern Europe.
Yeah.
But it's like, I just decided against it because there were other shit coming out that I was more interested in.
I guess this was last, was it around October or something? I think the original game came out.
I think so, yeah. It was definitely sometime late last year.
It was around the same time as Drive Club because I had to decide which one I was going to review, because I don't have enough room for 2 racing games a year in my life.
Yeah.
Certainly not within the same 2 weeks or whatever span it was, but...
I want to say you, avoided that spinning van expertly just before.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. It took me a couple of missions before I remembered that you can in fact rewind in this game, which is excellent because I smack into a lot of cars. Well, you see my driving in GTA Online or something, but yeah, it's not my strong point at all.
I'm pretty sure I've never seen you driving in GTA Online. You either get in my car and I crash,
Yeah, you're right.
or when I'm in your car, the networking's so bad that you just kind of teleport around.
Yeah, you just see, me turning a corner and then suddenly we're on a straight.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess these are driver tars in the world with me because I've encountered a number of my friends list, and I can't believe more than like one of them would download this game. So
yeah, I don't think they have to own the game. It just pulls. It just basically makes a driver tar of everybody on your friends list. Even when I was playing the demo, I had like your driver tar driving around, and this was sometime last year before the game even came out.
I wonder if it just uses like a default driver tar if they haven't played a game, but I would assume it pulls in their actual driver tar if they have.
Yeah.
You know.
I hate the word driver tar, by the way. It's like last year they introduced so many dumb words into gaming, like Levolution for Battlefield, driver tar for Forza.
Yeah, I like Levolution. I like driver tar as well though, but I guess that makes me a bad person. But yeah, it's quite nice. I don't know. I was going to give it more time, but I've just been playing so many other things that are a hell of a lot more demanding than learning a new racing game.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does look nice. The car models are good, and the scenery is quite, pretty.
Yeah. I don't like hitting cars on tracks. I don't really like open world racing games anyway.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like driving in open world games. If the aim is to drive, like I'll never engage in a race in an open world game or something.
Yeah.
Just because I think they're shit and I don't want to have to dodge cars. So it's not really the perfect game for me anyway. I'd much rather be on a track.
See, I don't like track racing games. Like, the other Forza games never interested me because it was all just track racing, and that's kind of boring. I prefer, like, in the city street racing. Like, I remember playing the fuck out of Midnight Club LA, which is another Rockstar game. Yeah. And it reminds me of the first Fast and Furious films, where it's just kind of, illegal street racing. You can get chased by cops. It's all kind of like
a lot of neon.
Yeah, a lot of neon. There's lots of music that's like very street racy. It was just a great game. The loading screens were awful in it, and it was on the 360. So if you drove too fast, all the textures would unload, and you'd be like floating in space for a while.
Oh, so it's like GTA 5 then?
Yes.
Basically, it's an extension of that game.
Yeah.
So we're gonna fucking race a helicopter in a jeep. Have you ever done that in your street races before, or is this a Need for Speed, Too Fast, Too Furious thing?
It sounds like it'd be something in the Fast and Furious films. I know in Forza Horizon 2, in the demo, I drove the new Lamborghini and I raced a fighter jet.
Jesus. That seems like you would lose. Like, I don't understand how we... Spoilers, I'm not going to lose this match. I wouldn't have kept it in on fucking camera if I'd lost, but... Yeah, it doesn't seem like it should be right. I'm in a Jeep. I know it's got boosts, but come on.
I don't know if you can lose them, because like I beat the jet, and I played the same mission a couple times, and I would always beat it by like half a second each time.
Yeah, I guess with the rewind as well, it makes it so much easier to not to fuck up like I just did.
Yeah. Yeah, the base game is just kind of insane anyway. I remember there was one mission towards the end of the demo where you're driving this crappy muscle car and you're racing a train.
Alright, yeah, sure. That seems more fair than this, though.
I guess, but you're driving a muscle car off roads, so it's not exactly easy.
God, I think the first car you get in this is like a Dodge Charger or something, and it's horrible to drive. It's like you just got this bus that seems to accelerate super slowly, but reach insane speeds.
Holy crap,
and the
you're too
brakes are
fast.
terrible.
When are you going to get too furious?
Never, because I'm not going to return to this.
You're getting so many achievements.
Yeah, there was one that popped up like an achievement, and it was just like a URL. I think it was some charity link or something. Weird. So then I just immediately got visions of this is how Xbox Live's going to do it all like that. Microsoft, sorry, after the horrendous year of microtransactions they've been, shoehorning into every game, they're now going to change to just having adverts.
Sorry, Tokyo Drift is my favourite Fast and Furious film. I've seen that film like 7 or 8 times. I love it so much, and not just because it's in Japan, and I'm a massive weeboo. That's in the timeline. That's the second to last film because the new one takes place after Tokyo Drift. But Tokyo
Right.
Drift is the fourth one chronologically
Yeah.
in the series that they filmed, I think.
Sure. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 4. That's the one that everyone talks about.
Yeah,
I think.
it's the best one. You know, I used to come up onto these hills and watch the big kids drift.
Nice. And I see you pulling out these deep references. I'm sure someone will get them. How long are those films normally? Are they like quite short, or are they like Michael Bay, just blow it out for 3 hours?
I think they're like an hour and a half to an hour long. I mean, the first couple are fun to watch when it's just kind of street racing and stuff. But
Yeah.
like the later films when they're like, you know, breaking into military bases isn't exactly fun to watch.
We should probably just marathon them. We should record us doing audio over them, commentary, if you will. And then anyone who wants to watch will have to play our audio over the video. Perfect sync. It will make for the most compelling content, I'm sure.
I don't know if we could suffer watching like several hours of racing films.
Exactly, it'll make for great commentary.
God.
So yeah, I thought that. Yeah, there's just all this shit popping up on the screen. I don't know what a crash landing is, but we seem to be winning anyway.
Seems to be like neck and neck with this helicopter.
Yeah, I wonder if you're right now you mentioned that about not being able to lose. That would make a lot of sense. Because I was not driving particularly well there. I was skidding all over the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something to do with Forza and something to do with Fast and Furious. I don't remember the title.
If I had another Fast and Furious quote to end this film, I would say it, but I don't.